us for Friday Night Fights, where we are watching AEW Rampage live.
Hey y'all.
Okay, I got it. Ooh, Tyson.
Man, I need my stuff to go a little bit faster.
One of the three super rookies. Gotta love Shibata.
Yeah, so I saw footage.
You're muted, AEW.
I saw footage of his like MMA or UFC fight. He needed to be backstage at Brawl Out.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I couldn't hear y'all. Okay, there we go. I can hear now.
Didn't all three of them do MMA training?
I think so.
All three of who?
The new Three Musketeers, the super rookies of New Japan. You had Shinsuke Nakamura, Shibata, and you had Tanahashi. They all came in together.
Okay.
They were the generation of New Japan, like John Cena, Randy Orton, and Brock Lesnar were for WWE.
I did not know that. I'm not that up on New Japan. I've only recently been kind of paying attention, probably the last year and a half or 2 years or so. So I don't know.
So
not
I have a
with all the
thunderstorm, history. So you might hear that. And if my power goes out, well.
Honey, why do you want to see? Why are you streaming when there's a thunderstorm? You're supposed to be.
I'd be watching this anyways if.
This is how I know that you're not Southern. You're supposed to be asleep right now. When it rains, you sleep. That is the rule.
It's just a storm. It'll pass. They always do.
So the card only. I mean, the show says there's only 2 actual matches on the card tonight. So this match and then the 4-way women's match. So hopefully both matches will get some time.
Yeah, I was debating what shirt to wear tonight. I was like, do I wear Sting or do I wear Adam Cole? And I was like, well, I think there's a better chance Sting will show up, so I'll wear Sting.
I'm very surprised this is the first match.
Yeah, I thought the women would. I thought the women would kick it off too, but.
Look, I told y'all what the people on Twitter said and why everything has been the way it's been lately. If it's true, I need CHK to call that old thing back, and it can all be fixed. It can all be fixed.
Let's go, Shibata.
Welcome everybody joining us here live. Thanks for joining us. If you're in the chat, please chime in. We'd love to hear your input. This is an interactive podcast, so we'd love to chat with you. Thanks.
Everybody else have Orange Cassidy?
Yep. If you haven't yet, please subscribe. Hit that like button. It really helps the channel. You can also check us out on Facebook and Twitter.
I'm just getting Cassidy right now. Please make sure to leave a comment. We do like to read comments, even when they're shady.
Even when they're shady.
Just realized I throw shade back.
I rewinded it real quick because I missed Shibata's theme music, so I had to rewind that real quick and just give a little belly roll in. Okay, now I'm live. I'm back to live.
Real talk, if you know that meme or that gif from Bob's Burgers where the dude has the headset on and he's just dancing all around and doing that. If you play the theme music with that, it lines up perfect.
It's just like, hold up.
Perfect.
I never. Like, because usually a theme song should evoke what you're gonna go to the ring and do. Like, I don't understand what you're about to go to do with a ring after that.
And I would love to see Tanahashi, Shibata, and Nakamura back together again as a trio.
I was hearing today. I think it was today. They were talking about. I think it might have been on True Heel Heat's preview of the show. They were talking about Shibata's injury in 2017, and it sounds like it was a nasty injury. I'm a little worried just watching him.
So it really was nasty. There still might be video of it. Folks were really worried. Like, it's definitely not the best injury, but he has healed from it. And having him in the ring with Orange Cassidy, who is a very safe worker, is really smart because it's going to be a banger.
This is technically his first match back. He did have a match with Narita, but it was an exhibition match, but they kind of made it into a match without permission.
Yeah, because he wasn't supposed to hit him, right? Or they weren't supposed to touch.
Yeah, I don't. Is that true, Sammy? They weren't supposed to actually touch.
They definitely did more than what was planned.
Yeah,
I
that's a
don't know
good way
how
to
much
put
was
it.
planned, but they definitely did more than what was planned.
That's
Guess
hilarious.
what?
But I mean,
I'm not
if
gonna
you're
lie. I'm a
Narita,
little nervous watching them.
you have to be a Shibata fan, and if Shibata says, "Hey, let's do this," you don't say no.
See, this is why I don't have too much information in my brain. I don't need to hear all that. This is my first time watching him. I don't need to hear about all this stuff that could have, would have, should have. No, I'm gonna purely see what he does, and then if something goes down, that's when they tell me, "Oh, that's why." Oh, okay, then maybe he shouldn't have done that.
I'm doing pretty good, Hassan. Doing pretty good. It's been a very good week.
I was just say thanks for joining us on. Same old stuff.
Different
Another
day.
day.
So Orange Cassidy has already started giving effort, which really should tell you the level of respect.
Yeah, right.
And
Do that?
Shibata.
He hasn't put the whole hands in his pockets, fake kick, fake punch deal to Shibata.
Wait till you see what Shibata's doing right now.
I mean, would you? That's like telling Mike Tyson no. I wouldn't do that.
He's all on his back.
This might be my favorite picture-in-picture.
Right? I'm actually gonna pay attention today.
Okay, was it Orange Cassidy or Darby Allin who won the picture?
It was Orange Cassidy, and it was the weirdest win. Because I tried to rewind and see what exactly happened. I still didn't see how he got the win. It was so weird. And it was weird because it was the only time they did it. I think it was I want to say seriously, it was a year or two ago. They're like, nah, that was we tried it. We don't want to try it no more.
This is interesting.
What's up, boo boo? If y'all have not seen us or people in the chat have seen Ness's reaction to Shibata's re-entrance on Wednesday, his reaction made me believe that Shibata is a big deal because he was like, I'm about to cry. Oh my god. I'm like, okay.
I mean, it's kind of like so John Cena went to Hollywood. Imagine instead he got brain damage and we didn't see him for 5 years and he finally came back. That's what it is with Shibata here.
Okay. Wow.
Would we really miss Cena?
The whole brain injury
so
thing.
So for you, CM, picture someone you would miss. Whoever it is in your mind that you would miss.
The
How
brain
about that?
injury thing. Now,
well, the other options were Randy Orton or Brock Lesnar, and I didn't want to go with either of them.
You are not having the right. You're not having the right.
I just kind of like the brain damage.
Besides the brain damage, No, I wouldn't miss Nina. No, I wouldn't miss Randy Orton. No, I would not miss Brock
He
Lesnar.
plays football, so there's some there already. So
I'm gonna have to watch this
oh
again
yeah,
so I can hear Mike Tyson because I'm muted right now, so I can't hear what Tyson's saying. But
That's still weird. Why is Mike Tyson?
are you gonna tell him no? If he
Well-
says I'm gonna pop up in Atlantic City and I want to do commentary, who gonna tell him no?
I
So,
don't
like-
say no. But
so
just
if you're gonna bring in Mike Tyson, right? It shouldn't be to talk, right? It should be to fight, like talking.
I let
Like,
Mike Tyson do what Mike Tyson
his
wants
least
to do.
strongest suit.
If
Well,
that's
no
what
doubt,
Mike
but-
Tyson said he wanted to do, okay, Mike. Your move. We'll go. Yeah.
A man that looks like that and talk
Mm.
like this, and he's so gentle.
It doesn't connect. It doesn't connect.
I'm not telling him no. What
I love Mike Tyson.
you want my giant pile of yayo? Have at it, Mike. Do it.
You know what? I'm going to go ahead and say Mike Tyson is one of my 3 favorite celebrities.
I don't know about that.
Mike Tyson, Snoop Dogg, and Keanu Reeves.
Okay, Keanu Reeves, yes. Yes.
Oh my
Bruh,
God.
Nick.
Snoop Dogg, yes. The other two, I don't know.
I actually worked with somebody who grew up with Mike Tyson's like stepkid. And
Wow.
he was the sweetest guy until he got pissed off. But then he would snap back to being the sweetest guy. And I was like, oh,
It's a switch.
now you got that. Okay. Oh, not the pimp slap.
Cause like you just saw it. You just like it's like ooh damn.
You gotta count. Like
I love the
Sesame
part where they were both sitting in front of each other, just all.
Right?
God damn, Shibata.
Stop hitting him like that.
Stop hitting him like that.
Hassan, I will not be watching Crown Jewel. I'll be watching streams of Crown Jewel. Like,
Ooh. Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll probably watch it later on replay.
Seth Rogen. Okay, it's been a minute since Seth Rogen did a movie or anything.
Who?
Seth Rogen,
Oh.
the dude from Knocked Up.
He did that movie with Charlize Theron. I think that was the last thing I
Yep.
saw, man.
And
Uh-huh.
that yeah. And that, well, it
Before
feels
that,
like
he did a pickle. He was a
Yep.
guy who got
Sausage Party.
pickled.
You
No,
know-
no, no, no.
Party
No.
2 coming out?
He fell into a vat of pickles and got pickled.
He
and
did.
woke up 100 years later.
He did.
What?
Terrible film. Terrible.
Yeah.
But
I don't know what he did before that. Those are the last 2 movies I remember of Seth Rogen.
I have not
Ugh.
reached the level of highness or intoxication it would take to watch that shit. I mean, there's already sausage parties on TV.
Have y'all?
Wrestling is easily that. Shit, he did not just hit him with a Superman punch.
So, if you're adults, this is hilarious. If you have this kind of sense of humor, so the Sausage Party is a cartoon, but it is not for kids, not at all. For some reason, the people who did Cars 3, when they were doing the previews, said, "Well, it doesn't matter," and they put the preview for Sausage Party in Cars 3. So imagine every kid under 13 watching this very, very adult cartoon preview.
I mean, to be fair, there are no cartoons that are actually meant for children.
But at least some cartoons, they try to hide it. Sausage Party, the preview had cussing in it, and they was cutting up the animal, the live action food in blenders and whatnot. It was just like, no.
That was definitely an adult cartoon.
Hey, kids gotta learn sometime.
Can we take a moment to talk about the three new Musketeers here? So Shinsuke goes to WWE, Shibata gets injured, and then there's Tanahashi, who stayed with the company, and it, like when you take that to an account, it like a lot of appreciation goes to Tanahashi too, because he really has been the ace of New Japan.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean, I'd love to pick Shinsuke's brain. Like again, as a wrestler, I imagine obviously the Japanese wrestlers know about WrestleMania and American wrestling and
Yeah.
WWE and those kind of things, and I'm sure that in some respects it's probably a goal. So I'm sure some respects Shinsuke's living out some sort of a dream. But he's been there for a long time, mired in the mid card, not doing a whole lot. Like I'd almost rather see him go back to Japan and be a star, like
Yeah.
than
Shinsuke said that he told his wife that they were like done moving. Everybody liked Florida, and he
yeah,
liked the surfing,
yeah. Hmm.
so he don't care about.
And he's
That,
making more money
Again,
too,
that's
and he's
fine. I
working
mean,
less.
and he gets to wrestle Great Muta, like so.
yeah.
Everybody talks about how hectic WWE's schedule is, but Shinsuke's actually working less being in WWE than what he was doing when he was in New Japan.
I mean, yeah. I mean, we always just assume that these people are unhappy with what's going on, and that's not always the case. A lot of
Yeah.
them are not, obviously. Otherwise, they would do something else. You're not forced to have to be there,
Right.
So I mean, yeah.
Wait, what? How did that? Huh? I
Cassidy
Wait,
blinked.
won.
I blinked.
Cassidy won.
you didn't see it?
No,
It was two Superman punches, and he was out.
I blinked.
Yeah. No, and I get that. I totally get it. I just
Look,
But
if
now
I
he
can make that
is.
much money by not doing shit, but like something I enjoy to do, sign me up. I need that job right now. Just let me do whatever it is that I enjoy doing.
well, it's selfish on my part. Like I said, I've only really been paying attention to New Japan for probably the last 2 years or so. So I didn't really get to see Shibata before he was injured and Tanahashi before he had what I would call a shoulder injury that's been lingering
Right.
forever. I mean, and Shinsuke and I didn't even I had never seen Shinsuke before WWE, so I mean I didn't get to
Mm.
appreciate that. So selfishly, I kind of like to see, but I get it. I mean, you know,
Yeah, I
Well,
get
I
that.
had taken a break from wrestling, but I knew of the three of them from before. Like with the Shinsuke Nakamura Brock Lesnar match back in what was that 2006? I'm wanting to say,
yeah, I don't
but
know. I don't really remember that, but
well, Brock
Now,
Lesnar goes over to Japan to wrestle a match. I went and checked it out.
sure.
now Shinsuke will be going against Legado Vintage. What's his name? The one. Come on. I know
El
his group name.
Fantasma.
Huh?
Legado El Fantasma.
That's his, wait. That's his name. That's the group's name.
Yeah.
Okay. They're gonna go. They're gonna do a match next week. So that's gonna that's gonna be good. That's gonna be pretty good.
Lord Jesus, please keep Kim Kardashian off my damn TV.
Now this show
Oh
actually
yes,
looks pretty
Santos
good.
Escobar.
Okay. I'm like, guy, isn't it the whole group? No, what's the dude's name? Okay.
Antonio Inoki picked out Shinsuke Nakamura as being the guy. Like he was like, he's the next big thing.
And that's what WWE stepped up and snatched him.
They sure did.
You got a compliment, sweetie.
Thank you. I actually put work in like yesterday. I actually put the shower on and steam. I almost choked a little bit. Like, oh, okay. That's what it takes. Fine. And then I turned it off. And then like, okay, steam. It's like if you can suffer through it for 10 minutes, yes. It's
I have my wash hour tomorrow, so I'm not looking forward to that at all.
man.
But it only takes an hour, so I'm not that upset anymore.
Right? Like some stuff we were doing is like I can take away the deep conditioner and mask. Let's just choose one.
Man, cutting out a lot of stuff has really helped my day and my patience level for folks.
My mom did all three of our hairs. I have two sisters, and then it was one Saturday, and my dad was like, "Okay, no, what? No, it's only one head per day. You can't do that
Per day.
ever again in life."
I gotta do 2 on Saturday and 1 on Sunday. And
like the third one just got the most aggravation. It was just the post child. Just God, he's gonna finish this.
And this has been a moment in the Black woman's life of the hair and the washing process. Wrestling, you stay for talking about black hair and look at it.
Did know, now you know.
We got it all here.
These days, you will see the delicious things that Sammy shows us, minus that goldfish incident. Look,
Rice would have been better, but hey, those goldfish, they were pretty good.
But at the same time, I am also the person who will order white rice from a Chinese restaurant. So
My wife too.
My rice sucks. I can cook grits. I can cook everything else, but rice. No.
We cook fine rice. My wife just likes steamed white rice better than fried rice, so she'll get herself steamed white rice when we order Chinese food. I'm like, I can make that. She's like, yeah, but then I don't have to wait for it.
I come from a house of semi-homemade. The whole from scratch thing is overrated. So we had the system.
Damn.
Rice. Put the water in the thing. Put the rice in for 10 minutes exactly, and it comes out perfect.
So I enjoyed the Chinese food rice, the Chinese restaurant rice, because then I don't feel bad sneaking in an order of the Chinese chicken wings. It's a 2-for-1 deal. But I will make peach cobbler from scratch. I'll make most of our food from scratch, stuff like that. Oh my God, Claudio and Danielson are in a promo together.
Like they're actually in a group.
Right? What a novel idea.
What?
So the rumor is that William Regal is gonna go against Moxley at Full Gear. I'm like, no, I don't want that.
It's too early.
Two sides.
What?
Yes. So one of the rumors is he's gonna go against Moxley and join MJF.
What?
I don't want that.
Yeah, I don't want that either.
That in my life.
I'd be surprised if that happens, but yeah, we'll see. Gosh, that would make me unhappy.
Look, I don't want that, but I do need something. Last Wednesday, that was too much Jeff Jarrett. It really was. And
what do you mean, Fun Nuts?
It was too. I don't even see. Okay, I was not around when that was a thing. So when everybody was saying slap nuts, I'm like, did Slapjack come back? And y'all just calling him out his name? What is going on? I didn't know. It was.
I get it. Tony Khan's a wrestling fan, and he wants to, he has the ability to do all these things he wants to do. But why am I looking at Jeff Jarrett on my TV in 2022?
What's the connection?
Get the fuck off of my television.
I don't know that's what you want. That's what you really want. You really want Jeff Jarrett because ain't he grand? Ain't he great? Ain't he amazing? Just appreciate him.
No.
Listen, if he's there to help, and I'm willing to give Jeff Jarrett the opportunity to help Tony Khan do a better job. If he fails, we can flame him then.
I think Tony Khan already does a better job than Jeff Jarrett ever did as a booker. So what's he gonna help him with?
My main thing was because it did the whole. It was so much of a swerve. It went off the rails. It went and down to a ditch. Cause I'm like, what does it got to do with Darby? And they're like, no, because he knows Sting, and Sting is Darby's weakness. So that's what I'm like, what? That is 5 steps too many for this debut. And then you put Colt, the Colt Carter dude in there as a swerve as well. But they didn't really work. No one knew who the heck he was. It was.
I mean, it's because Colt. Okay, look, I'm gonna be real and I'll be honest with you. I have never heard that level of silence on my TV screen
Right?
when Colt Carter got revealed.
Right?
And I don't do that to him, because why would you do that?
That has to go down as one of the worst reveals ever.
And that's why we got Jeff Jarrett. Because
Why would you
think
do
about
that?
it. If it had just been Jeff Jarrett by himself, you would have been like, this sucks. But because we had Cole Carter before Jeff Jarrett, it doesn't suck as much. Look at that.
It still sucks.
because
but
we had
not
a
as much.
because we had a bigger, steamier pile piece of shit first. It makes the smaller piece of shit smell less.
It's like put
Jesus
the stuff
Christ.
on plants and then it will grow.
Because go ahead, Sammy.
I was just gonna say that if we get a Sting and Darby match versus the Acclaimed, I will be spamming in whatever chat "Rock Me Daddy Sting."
Rock me, daddy, Sting.
I don't think we need a Sting match per se, but maybe Darby and somebody else versus the Acclaimed. I would love to see that. I don't want to see Sting in a ring just because I feel like he's 2 seconds away from just like completely.
Has he lost a match?
No.
Nope.
No.
Okay, here's my thing about
That's a guaranteed win for Darby.
It's
And hold on.
been a while since Darby's had a title.
Nick, the way that he is going to help Tony is he is going to secure Tony a good supplier. And that is going to help with the booking decision. And we also might like write down long-term things that will be happening so that, we won't have back-to-back segments of the same shit multiple times. Because, it's happened a lot. We had disqualifications back-to-back. Run-ins back-to-back. Really stupid booking decisions back-to-back. That's what Jeff Jarrett is going to do.
but like think about
that's it.
I'm thinking we're probably gonna see Jeff Jarrett in Ring of Honor when Ring of Honor starts up.
Oh my God! Are you serious, Sammy?
That's what I'm thinking.
There was a
Please
cheer.
don't put that out there.
There was a
I
I better not see him on my TV again. Like, if he stays backstage, that's fine. I don't have to hear about the damage he's doing, then that's fine. But I do not want to see Jeff Jarrett on my TV screen.
If Jeff Jarrett is not the owner, he doesn't do that much damage. If he doesn't have like unlimited control,
If Jeff Jarrett isn't in charge,
yes,
he's good. Like
you can filter out his good ideas from his bad ones.
Like if he's like, okay, so my good idea is to have a women's tournament to crown XYZ. We're gonna bring us some new talent. It's gonna be really good. Have mixed it up with the RH girls. It's gonna be amazing. It goes well. Then he'll have another idea of, and I should be the AEW World Champion. I'm the owner, so I could do that. Because he's not the owner, we don't get that second part. We just get the really good stuff. That's like, you tell him you don't run shit.
it'll be like when Shane McMahon was trying to win the Royal Rumble and someone was like, okay, I'm number 30. He's like, okay, cool. Play his music at 27.
Play his music at 27, right?
Look, no.
And Randy told him he's not going out to Shane's music.
The problem is I don't trust Tony Khan. Like, he already has a history of doing dumb shit and elevating guys that don't deserve to be elevated just because he's nostalgic for them. And I don't want to see that with Jeff Jarrett.
I gotta love whoever did that to Shane McMahon, though. Because they knew what they were doing, because they did it with Randy. And Randy wasn't going to take that. He was going to tell him to go.
like, hey,
Randy
music playing,
was
bro.
not about to go out to Shane's music. Somebody else might have.
We can't stop it now. Go on, here comes the midnight.
Randy would have shoved him out if he had to.
So Jeff Jarrett is definitely responsible for growing TNA in the very beginning, but then he's also equally responsible for destroying it on his way out. He fucked TNA on his way out before it went to Dixie Carter.
Can't nobody fuck it up as bad as Dixie Carter. Can't nobody fuck it up as bad as Eric Bischoff and Terry.
Yeah, it's debatable.
There's another name.
Really
There's another name.
Huh?
Vince Russo.
Yep, there it is.
He's the worst of the bunch, but
I don't.
TNA was really bad at the end of Jeff Jarrett being in charge.
Jeff Jarrett definitely had his faults. He had a lot of them. His booking was not the best. However, a lot of TNA moments early on came in opposition of that booking. So without that, would you really have had your early generation me? Would you really had like people like AJ Styles? Would you really had like your Samoa Joe? Would you really had like your clinging to the originals of TNA and some of the ones who went back to WWE because of that booking? Like the booking being so ridiculous sometimes made you like these people more.
No.
Be real. Generation me, Dixie Carter, Jeff Jarrett, whoever the fuck did that, gave birth to the Young Bucks and their whole villainous thing. So I can't be too mad at him for that. So
the worst arena for me of TNA was when they let Eric Bischoff have control. That was like who did this? Why would y'all do this?
So Hater got the pin?
I'm not that bullshit.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
No, I think she just reacted to that hit.
Just take a hit. Is her head still attached to her body?
Yeah.
Can somebody check on that? Girl, I would not be wrestling with no tongue ring for them one of them.
I'm looking forward to this match.
What?
Oh, it's about Tony. I just saw Tony hit.
Right.
Oh. First of all, Tony Storm doesn't hit that hard.
Now, see, that's the thing. That's the thing about about when Athena was hitting people hard. No, if y'all whoever come from New Japan, that's strong. Well, Japan, that is strong style. So y'all better knuck up and buck up, or don't have the match. Cause I want to see them hit hard. In my opinion, I want to see if it's female on female. Yes, hit them hard. Molly wop they behinds.
She was working stiff. She wasn't taking liberties.
I believe that Tony Storm can hit hard. I just don't think she hits that hard on a woman that big and knocks her out like that.
I mean, it could. It really could.
They really go the match.
It depends on how angry you get. But when it comes to Minerva, I was just happy she found a good weave that blended. So I'm not going to fuss about the match. And the match wasn't even like, to me, it was a regular, oh, you hit me? Oh, hell no. Type thing. You hit me, now we got beef. That's all I know.
So they had only 2 matches scheduled for tonight, and they're both finished, and it's only 7:30. What are they going to do with the second half of the show? No, I know he's supposed to talk, but he's not going to talk for half an hour.
He can tell me whatever he want to tell me.
I think we'll have a match.
Ooh.
I can't wait, for Hater and Storm at Full Gear.
Interesting.
No. Lamar Jackson trying to call out.
I want to see Lamar Jackson wrestle Chris Jericho.
No.
If I have to watch Rick Ross, if I have to watch Fat Boy Billy be on my screen, I'll take that over Lamar. I'll take Lamar. I don't deal with.
With all due respect, Rick Ross might have been the best part of Dynamite on Wednesday.
Accusations.
Can you name a wrestler named Jeremy?
What?
No, Jeremy Borash, the announcer, but not a wrestler named Jeremy.
Did
Not
he
that I
have
can
like
think
a
of.
match? He had a match.
Yeah, he probably did at some point wrestle a match. Jamie probably did wrestle a match.
Oh my god.
Jeremy, I don't know. Not that I can think
That's
of.
not a name you hear.
Look, that's what made it so original. Jeremy.
Uh,
Now, Max, I can understand.
Max is a pretty common wrestling name.
I mean,
If your first name's gonna be Jeremy, you need a fabulous last name. Like it can't be just Jeremy. Like Jeremy.
was it Jeremy Buck?
Jeremy Bucks.
Look, I'm gonna be very transparent. I do not like the person who is claiming to be Rick Ross. I do not like the fact that he was a prison guard and he took someone else's entire life story and makes profit off of that. I don't fuck with it. So
I did not know all of that.
it could be whatever. I don't like him. And there's additional stuff to it. But when you take somebody's entire life, you don't pay them any royalties for anything that you're using, and you don't live that life. It's like saying, "Oh, Chris Jericho looks good. Chris Jericho looks good because he had lipo and fucking microlinks." That's what that is.
I don't know the big boss Rick Ross, but I know of him. I've heard of him before. I couldn't tell you hardly anything about him, but I've heard of him.
Free Red Ricky Ross is the only Rick Ross I acknowledge. For love of God, how long is this damn promo gonna be?
I'm already on Ricky, baby.
Yeah, I got Ricky coming to the ring.
Okay, me too now. They finally stopped talking. God.
Looking like $1 million. So, does anyone else watch MLW?
No.
No.
Nope.
Right. Then I no point in asking. Well, on MLW they have a guy, Richard Holiday, he's dating a girl named Alicia too, and they do kind of the same Thai Sammy shtick. And I was going to ask him about it.
I like Alicia. I like Alicia because she has like a talent. She's not like
yeah.
Sammy and Tay give me, besides all the other stuff that
I think I watched her interview MJF once.
she interviewed.
She was in MLW and she was a backstage interviewer, so I mean you probably caught that somewhere.
She had a YouTube thing too. Like I like her, and she kind of like plays into that. Like
yeah,
like that's not her personality though. Like, but Sammy and Tay, it's like how much of your face can I eat? And
yeah, these two are making out pretty heavy on MLW though. It's pretty. It's like, borderline get a room stuff.
You remember on Not Another Teen movie where the people were making out and there was like strings of like slobber? That's what I see every time I see Sammy. Okay, let's be real. Is there ever a time he's not? Is there ever a time he's not? He came out the womb looking fly.
I'm pretty sure all of us liked it better when it was Edge and Lita doing it.
I didn't even care for it then. It was a little too much.
It was better.
Edge out and just have Lita.
It was better then. But
it was better. We weren't trying to flip Lita and Edge to be baby faces at any part of the story.
Although I will say, knowing what I know now, they were the baby faces.
And Lita was like that match between Edge and Mick Foley. Lita put work in. Like she was like, I'm gonna make sure this match is gonna be lit. I will do whatever I need to do.
What was that a pun? Lit?
I see what you did.
It wasn't even try. It wasn't not even moving.
Ricky Starks has potential to be the face of AEW.
I agree with that.
Somebody needs to mute.
Is that okay?
Like I know at one point Ricky was like, "I don't want to be compared to The Rock, big boy." That's a compliment. It wasn't. It's not just about your look. It's about that you actually have that charisma, like The Rock, 1998, 1999. We're saying that you could be up to that level. That's what we're saying, boo boo. And I hope
Yeah.
CHK can see this sooner than later.
Yeah, he's got that same kind of charisma. He's got that same it
Ricky's not that
fa-
young though either.
No, he's not. He's not that young.
How old
Does
is he?
anybody exactly know how old he is?
Cause I thought he was
He's in his early to mid 30s.
Really?
Are you sure?
He's like
I would
33,
say
34.
33.
I think he's
That
like
would be my
33 or
guess.
34.
I have not seen anything, and on a forum I'm on that can find they could find Osama bin Laden.
But I was saying that in reference to The Rock, because The Rock was like what 27 at that time that you were talking about the comparison there.
Definitely Rock in 1999. How old Rock was when that happened?
I sure hope we
How
don't have
old
to
is
see
Rock
that
now?
again, Nick.
23
Thanks for
years
joining
ago.
us, Nick. As always, Negro Buck, thanks for coming.
But I thought Ricky was in his like late, like maybe 27, 29. You're telling me he's in his mid 30s?
The Rock would have been 27. The Rock was 27.
Hot take.
Year
I
difference.
don't think The Rock was as good as he's hyped up to be.
How dare you?
Like
What would you know
I go back now, and there are some really great promos, but then there are some promos that are very much all I'm gonna talk about is sex. All I'm gonna talk about is you ain't shit. Like I need more. I need more. Wayne, give me something good. Like if you're gonna play the same character in all your movies, shit, give me something good on the mic.
like okay. Like
Google says that Ricky Starks is 32. His birthday's in February, where he's going to turn 33.
Yeah, that's
still
sounds right.
though, I
30.
would say,
Yeah.
man.
So that changes quite often because it's based on Wikipedia. It's like the Ortiz thing. When Ortiz was supposedly born the same year as Santana, but he's really like 5 or 6 years older.
I was like, what? Who was talking about that? I know, yeah, podcast. I think was that I watched called Top Row Squishy. Homie is crazy. And she does AEW, and when I heard that, I'm like, what? That don't sound right. It really don't. I need some clarification, please. So either they are the same age.
I know
or
that they
they're not.
definitely lie about heights. I know that for sure.
And wait for sure.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I just saw a comment from Cage Match about Ricky Starks. Y'all ready?
Okay.
Absolutely overrated. Gimmick in some weird hybrid between The Rock and Michael Jackson while looking like a star 14-year-old boy. Boring in the ring and should stay far away from the commentary table.
Damn.
What
That's
are
rough.
you watching?
Michael Jackson? Where's he getting Michael Jackson?
No, I mean I can kind of see the whole like comparison to The Rock and Michael Jackson, but I don't think he's overrated. Both of those guys were at the top of their fucking field.
Person who wrote that, if you are out there, please let me know what you're on so I can stay far away from it. It sounds like you are drinking some intense.
And they're gonna leave you. We need that clip true. He'll
for a couple of days. Like you
need
have to really detox for that stuff to come out your body.
We need that clip that Romeo plays where it says, "And exactly when did crack come into play?"
Why is this man back on my screen? Oh my god! Stop trying to make that happen.
At least he's not kissing Ty.
But he's talking. And therein lies the problem. You know, if he was kissing Ty, it'd be preferable to him cutting a promo.
Wow, we're really gonna get Gates of Agony versus Wardjoe next. All right.
Look, we just need to find the old thing. Like because we're gonna keep getting these same things if we don't.
They're not doing this. They're not doing Gates of Agony's justice. Because I actually do like this group. This
Yeah.
group has potential, but
Yeah.
you can't let them keep losing to them on television. They have to, like, you got a bunch of people. You can find some jobbers for them to lose to before we set up these matches. Y'all
Exactly.
can't.
Yeah, I agree. I totally agree. Yeah, I think the embassy has. I mean, personally, they're my favorite faction right now in AEW. I like them, but I'm afraid that they're not getting. They're losing too often, and they're getting sacrificed a little too much. I'm not sure what the whole deal is.
It's like no one knows how to book a new group anymore. Them AEW or WWE, they have to win stuff
Yeah,
consistently, and
yeah.
then
You
they
can't.
lose their first match.
Yeah, you can't just bring in a group that's supposed to be big and strong and powerful like that and put them up against a team that they can't lose to over and over again. Like,
Um,
so they
Makes no
just
sense.
keep taking L's. That doesn't work. Like,
so have y'all seen the Wardlow interview that's like, or interviews that are kind of like taking over the internet while we wait for this?
I have not.
I haven't seen the interview, but I have one that was what you call it. It was titled "Wardlow being the sex symbol." All right, that's what you're talking about.
Wardlow afraid.
I mean, if somebody were to ask, hey, you're going to come in and you're going to take an L to somebody, who you want to take an L to? You know, Samoa Joe's not a bad pick.
No.
But let me beat somebody before I take this L. I don't let me just immediately take the L.
Well, yeah, and like,
Well, they've been having matches though.
yeah, but not enough, and not enough big ones for us to think like that
On
they even
television, Sammy, not on
right.
dark.
Yeah.
What?
Did they not have a television match? Were they all dark?
I think they were all dark matches.
Well, holy shit.
What?
Looking at the stuff for Dynamite and for Full Gear, oh my god! Like,
It's pretty stacked. Is that what you're thinking?
hell yeah! See, she's trying to make up for the past few weeks. Thank you, Tony. Thank you, supplier. Thank you, woman who probably gave him a little bit of, Thank you.
That booty shaker, that white girl.
I was gonna say the yayo because apparently saying white girl makes people offended. I mean, there's a song by Player Circle, no, by USDA. Like, you know, look, I can't. Look, you can't be mad. Like,
sorry.
how do you? I could never feel comfortable walking around barefoot in a wrestling arena.
Dude, wait. Okay.
I just feel like you would have to have all the antifungal creams.
I love Samoa Joe, but he has the worst wrestling gear, the worst haircuts.
He gotta be comfortable. I think we need to do some.
Those shorts are terrible.
Just find some
You
double-sided
gonna tell
tape.
him that them shorts is terrible?
No, but I'm just saying.
The man used to do the hula. Keep that in mind. He used to do the hula, and he's really good at it.
I'm sure he is.
So this is their 5th AEW match, and they've only had one on Dark.
So where were they all at then?
They had 2 on Rampage before. This is their 3rd on Rampage.
Okay.
They
We
had
watch
one on
Rampage.
Battle of the Belts.
We watch Rampage every week, and I don't remember at all.
No. I think I remember the match, and like it was like some shenanigans afterwards.
They did. No, I think they wrestled Aussie Open one Rampage.
Okay,
If I'm not
I need
mistaken.
Aussie Open to start winning on U.S. soil.
And then,
That's all I'm gonna say.
didn't they wrestle Aussie Open in the main event on Rampage?
No. So
No.
they,
I know one.
Hold on.
The Kingdom debuted after one match. I know that.
Their debut was against Jonathan Gresham and Lee Moriarty.
And that wasn't on Dark?
On AEW. That was on Rampage.
I don't remember that. When was that?
When that was happening?
This had to be months ago.
How long ago was that?
Oh, was Prince
June
Nana with them?
7th.
Yeah, that was
Or
before we
Telly?
were doing this.
Yeah. Then they had one July 10th against FTR.
Okay. Again, before we were doing this.
Oh no, I'm getting these dates wrong. So it's done in the European format where it's day, month, year. I was looking at it month, day, year. So that wasn't June. That was July 6th.
Okay.
And then we got October 7th against FTR.
Okay, that we
Which,
saw.
Well, that was Battle of the Belts.
Right.
And then the other Rampage match was October 13th, which was FTR and Shawn Spears against them and Brian Cage.
I vaguely remember that. Wasn't that Shawn Spears' return?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, congratulations to Shawn Spears and Cassie Lee on the name of their child.
What
What's
did
the
they pick?
name?
I think it's Austin J, I believe.
Okay.
At least it sounds somewhat
solid
normal.
Name. That's a very solid name.
But what is normal?
I don't know. I'm sorry, I didn't mean normal.
Nothing
I guess
named at the inanimate objects like apple or cocoa melon
or ESPN
or sky.
Now, to be fair, my
Okay,
niece's name is Sky.
Sky's
My niece's
cool.
name is Sky.
Sky's cool. Sky's cool. That's cool. Okay, there you go. Galaxy. Like Sky's cool, but let's top it. Let's Galaxy. No.
Yeah, people get a little too out there sometimes.
Celebrities, cough.
I mean,
I understand wanting to be,
Feeling
unique
has like the
and
same
original.
first name reused, so I don't know.
Like literally Coco. No, why? That name is equipped for people who want to dance for their life. No offense. Just saying. Coming to the stage. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, I knew a girl whose birth name was Bambi, and everyone teased her about like, "You gonna be a stripper?"
Because Bambi's a pretty name. I know a girl whose name was Bambi, and she did quite well for herself.
Yeah. Now,
the perception.
I'm not saying you don't have to be, but you're putting your kid. There you go. You're making your kid work for it. Don't make your kid work for it though. Like it was one story in a talk show where a mom and her kid were on board, and the stewardess wrote the stewardess read her name on her the little girl's carry-on. Like, how do you pronounce this? It was spelled ABCDE. It's like, I'm sorry, what's your daughter's name?
What the fuck?
Absidy. ABCDE. And then the stewardess couldn't hold it in. And then the mom would be all up in arms. Well, how dare she laugh at it? This was my daughter's name when I was in 7th grade. So when you was 13 and you thought naming your child ABCDE was okay, fast forward to you being 25, we're still gonna keep the same energy.
That's terrible.
There you go. Don't make your kid work for it. That's all I'm saying. Don't make your kid work that too hard.
That's terrible. Teachers be calling out roll looking at the name like, what the fuck?
It's like, don't make it.
You'd be mad as a teacher, like, what the fuck?
No, we really wouldn't. Like, that's part of the thing that we do the first day. First off, we ask for pronunciations. A lot of times, if your school uses Power School, you can put in pronunciations, as well as introductions for the first day. Oh, how do you pronounce your name? Do you have a nickname? Stuff like that is very common on the first few weeks of school. So
I respect your school because most people just gonna go for it and Lord have mercy, embarrass the child.
No, I think they embarrassed enough children that they realized they had to start doing that. Like that's a reaction to to messing up enough names, and it's like, okay, well, let's just go ahead and get this out the way to begin with. How do you pronounce your name? What do you want to be called?
I mean, let's be
Get that out
real.
the way.
We can pronounce and spell Tchaikovsky, amongst other things.
Oh,
So
they ask me what I want to be called. I'll settle for Your Highness. Your Highness has a nice ring to it.
See,
that's
again,
like when I was in the classroom. That is if that is the name you want to go by, cool. Your Highness, let's go, because it's all about respect. Like you don't always get to pick your name.
like, okay, real life. There's a celebrity child out there named Your Majesty.
Yes, there is.
And Your Majesty, and none of those Jacksons will ever have to work.
But I'm just saying though.
But okay, let's be quite honest. Your Majesty's name is the least of the concerns, being that Your Majesty's siblings are also their first cousins. So
There's a basketball player whose first name is Lil apostrophe Humphreys. Lil Humphreys, and I forget what his last name is, but that's his first name, like Lil Humphreys. Like
So it's a clip.
I mean, I've seen a lot of names that have the little at the beginning. I didn't realize that was actually a first name.
it's not normally. This was an official first name, though. They took it a little far.
Kevin Hart was on ESPN, and then they showed him a clip where I guess it was a college college boy's name. It was I don't remember his last name or his first name. It's Fat Ho. It was
Fat Ho.
And then the commentary was like, nope, I am not playing.
I'm not touching that.
Jeremy Fat Ho is on the court right now.
Fat Ho. There have been a lot of funny names over the years.
Oh my gosh! All right, back to wrestling.
Back to wrestling.
One name I found funny was Butt Ram. Where in the world did that name come from? What an awful last name to have.
Butt Ramp.
Yeah, Butt
Ram.
Either one, Ramp, either one.
Like
No.
Yeah, I have a friend whose last name is Gaylord, and he was teased, relentlessly. It's
like as a parent, it's like, baby, I know you be proud of your name, but if you want us to tell a teacher your last name is something different, we will. It's just like, I love your father. Your father is the love of my life. But if you want mama to tell the teacher your name is Gary Sampson, I will tell her your name is Gary Sampson.
All right, so far,
Powerbomb.
Gates of Agony have won their first match.
This Rampage went by fast.
And they won that match on Dark.
Dang, Blue!
You a little late, Blue, but thanks for coming.
You inspired. Unless you was working. Okay.
I hope you tore his ass up. They gotta learn. They gotta learn.
I was giving you an out.
Shit, they got it.
Oh, here we go.
Powerhouse.
Powerhouse.
I'm looking for
I'm kind of hyped for this match, actually.
Wait, look at Joe.
Right? Well, you saw Wardlow push Joe back behind him, like.
Right, he just like.
Joe's like, don't push me nowhere.
What? Stay in your lane. Watch your tone. Stay in your lane.
I want to see Joe just choke him out. Grab him and choke him out.
Right! I thought it was coming.
I hope so.
Judge me again, see what happens.
Right?
good. Keep him strong.
You know what? For the first time ever, I think I'm going to give Match of the Night to Orange Cassidy.
This is the first time ever?
Mm-hmm.
First time ever. Yeah, I would agree with that. I don't think I've ever given it to Cassidy either.
saying. Welcome to the party.
It really was the best match of the night.
It was
do
the best match.
Women did pretty well as well.
Okay, I appreciate them trying to hype up the TNT title, but sometimes boo boo. I was low key playing, but I think the Atlantic title is trying to take over what the TNA title was previously, and I'm okay with that, honestly.
And,
Brothers.
well, I thought that they were going to go real big with it. Have Shibata win, then have Shibata versus Danielson, have Danielson beat Shibata
I think
at
it
Full
would
Gear.
depend
That's
on.
what I thought they were going to do.
You were hyping yourself up.
I think it
I
depends on
thought
how
it was going to be Shibata versus Danielson at Full Gear. That's what I thought.
We might still get that. It just won't be a title involved.
I was not
Again,
too
you have to look at how long you have like Shibata for. Because I like that idea, Sammy. If we have
Yeah.
Shibata for long enough, yes. Or hear me out, Takeshita. Have him beat Orange Cassidy and then have him go on a run. Because that's a great way to further your New Japan.
He's DDT.
Oh, well, okay, that's a great way to build him up. Okay, so I saw something that said AEW is also working on building a relationship with Noah, but I'm like,
Which Noah and DDT is owned by the same people.
okay, so let's do it. We got DDT. We're gonna get Kenny back. Let's do it. I want to see the things.
So it's New Japan and Stardom, and then it's DDT, Noah, TJPW.
What about All Japan?
That does that still exist?
I thought it did. Hold on.
Because All Japan, as I know it, became Noah.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I'm still just basically getting familiar with Japanese wrestling, and the only one I'm overly familiar with is New Japan. So I think I've watched one or two Stardom shows. I've never watched a
Because
Noah show.
All Japan used to be the biggest promotion in Japan.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then they had a split, and then New Japan formed, and then it was All Japan, New Japan, and then All Japan became Noah.
Okay. That's a lot of Japan.
What was the MVP?
Me personally, I'm going with Shibata just for getting back in
Shibata.
the ring after the injury and, having the drive and desire to want to do it again. If I suffered an injury like that, I'm never getting back in the ring again. Sorry. I'm just not. Like, it's not worth my life. But then again, I don't have that drive. I'm not a professional wrestler. So.
According to Wikipedia, All Japan still exists.
Okay.
Interesting.
I'm giving MVP to Orange Cassidy and Shibata. For this to be his first match coming back, and yes, this is his first match coming back, but the person who has to wrestle him had the more undertaking of, all right, take care of him. Don't hit him in the head, but also make him look hot. So I had to do co-MVP of Orange Cassidy and Shibata.
What about you, Sammy?
Yeah, I got to go with Shibata here.
Restarts.
I
love the fact that Shibata came back in, did his own thing. That's great. Love the match. Great match. Amazing. Probably one of the better Rampage matches. However, Ricky Starks still pops me.
Mm-hmm.
He's been off my screen for damn near a month. Comes back.
Travesty.
And just cuts a promo like nobody's business. He's on it. He's ready. He's good. He's going. Popping off. Oh.
I mean, dude came in with a pearl necklace. Enough said.
Right?
In light of the other things we talked about.
See him. Before you say anything nice to him, remember, he just came in 5 minutes ago.
I'm talking about that. I'm talking about pearl necklace. I'm talking about pearl necklace thing.
Yeah.
Blue is so sweet right now because he just whooped ass in Madden. That's
he's on that Madden high.
You're on Madden high.
And of course, LEP goes to everybody who isn't subscribed. See, Blue? See, Blue,
Bang,
now,
bang, bang,
now
bang.
you need to beat your cousin in Madden more, and then you work shit. See,
Right?
That's all it takes.
Blue's just fuck you, Sammy. You ain't shit.
Hold up. Now we can't say Sammy ain't shit. We love Sammy. We love this.
I was just giving Sam the heads up before she said anything nice. What the facts were.
Blue
What
and,
the
I, Blue and I know that there are times where Blue is shit, and then there's times where he ain't shit. We know. We appreciate this about each other.
Who y'all got as the LVP?
Tony Storm. Actually, no. As always, Basura Baker and Tony Storm.
I'm gonna go Sammy Guevara because we had to see him twice.
I blocked that out of my memory.
I just remembered the one time, and I was going to give him for him for that. I forgot about the second one.
I'm gonna give it this guy. Wait. This guy Blue because I'm like I don't even remember, and I might
Well,
go back to watch
she did
that.
pretty decent, but until
She needs a personality though.
she has one. But
Which is what?
Her personality is I'm cooler than Cora Jade.
I'm cooler than Cora Jade. That's her personality.
I mean, that is factually accurate, so I'll give it to you for that.
If she rode a skateboard down, I would believe it. If she went on a skateboard to beat somebody, it wouldn't break. Blue, you getting into ain't shit territory. Guevara, please keep him off the screen. You know what? Put Sammy tied at all the Kardashians on an island with nothing to do but talk to each other.
No rowboat.
Rowboat.
We could film it, right?
No way off.
Who would last? You could call it, Lord of the Flies. It'd be perfect.
But no, that's that Blue. I'm gonna give it to Lamar Jackson because I don't want it because you're gonna make us watch you versus Jericho. I don't know who's here for that. Nobody. So yeah, Lamar Jackson's my LVP.
I want the June 6th panel to be versus Chris Irvine, but they haven't to any of my messages about that.
Oh my gosh!
Before we end, can we spread some positivity? I feel like we need to spread some positivity.
Okay. Go ahead. What do you got positive to say, Sammy? He's all, let's spread some positivity. You ain't got that positive to say.
Speaking of positivity, we had the New Day today, and I quite enjoyed the New Day being on TV.
I didn't watch SmackDown. Was it a good SmackDown?
Yeah.
It was good. Okay. You was very nervous about Rey Mysterio versus Gunther.
I
saw about 3 minutes of it. I didn't see the whole thing, but I saw part of it.
Did Gunther snap Rey Mysterio back to the 90s?
It was dope. It was good. Both parties did their thing in the match, in my honest opinion.
Yeah, it's always nice to watch a father and son wrestle.
Hello, Sammy Blue. See, Blue, we have the same positive thing about SmackDown. I ain't watched that yet.
I can't say a single bad thing about
High five for us.
All right, wrap it up before he.
Oh, hold up. We can say, if you are going to watch Crown Jewel tomorrow, please make sure to donate to Sammy for Syria, to make that whole thing a little bit more balanced out. To wrap us up, so that we don't go too far off the rails like we tend to do.
And before Blue say something stupid, let's go.
You are going to find us here on Tuesday at 10:30 p.m. Eastern, 9:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, and 7:30 p.m. Pacific Time, talking about What's our topic for?
I don't even know. I was just saying, I don't think we have a topic
will
yet.
have one on before
right.
Monday.
We have one on. We'll post it. So be on the lookout. Please make sure that you join our Facebook group. Make sure to follow us and interact with us on Twitter. We're here. Feel free to reach out to us. We are going to go ahead and head on out. Make sure to also, if you're not going to be here on Tuesday, don't forget to be here on next Friday as we do another amazing watch along of Rampage. We will watch some wrestling, we will get into some culture, and hopefully Blue will continue to not be shit. So,
What you talking about, Blue?
don't. For Workhorse Wrestling. Workhorse Wrestling Network. I am seeing. Oh shit. I am seeing. That is Sammy. That is Anika. And that is ALW. We are going to go block Blue to make sure he does not take over the shit. Good night. We will see you Tuesday. Bye, y'all.
Jeez.
Bye.